Buddy fellas, the Iron Jesse here. I'm back for another LEGO Marvel minifigure comparison video for you guys. And this time, I'm doing a new character for the lineup, and that is Mysterio. So we have two different versions of him. We have the MCU version from last year, and here we have the comic book version for this year. So I'm going to show you guys their heads, their front and back torso printings, and the look of their legs too. So yeah, this is gonna be a very cool looking one, and it's gonna be freaking cool for the lineup too. So without further ado, let's take a look at their freaking torso printings. So here we have their torso printings, and they are completely different. My god, they still look cool to me in my opinion. So as some people too, yeah, everyone else. So yeah, they are completely different. So the MCU one has some dark green and some light effects with some sandish blue right there and some gold and purple right there, as you can see, which is really nice right there. We have some part of the capes right there. And as for the comic book one, it has some ab prints right there and those gold eye parts for the part of the cape right there, as you can see. And yeah, the MCU one has that, but they're in a different look. And yes, they do have the same freaking fishbowl headpieces, but inside of them, the color of their heads are different. So the MCU one is dark gray, as you can see, but in the Far From Home movie, it was blue. So yeah, I wish that could. Yeah, I wish they could change it up. But as for the comic book one, it is in that same ish blue or green. I couldn't tell, as you can see right there. That is the glowing part for the head itself. And yeah, they have different capes right there that we will get into in a second. They have different color of their arms. Well, they are still green as usual, but the MCU one has dark green arms and the comic one has light green arms. And they have the same gold hands right there, as you can see. And yes, no printing for the head part for the comic book one, but the MCU one has printing right there with the light effects and the purple and gold and dark green right there, as you can see, which is really nice right there. And as for their leg prints, well, legs, I should say, is different. So the MCU one has printing on the toes and legs right there with some arc reactor parts and some gold and dark green. And the comic book one has the standard light green legs without printing on it. So yeah, it's just classic right there. No printing right there, as usual for these other type of legs for these minifigures for the lineup. And here we have their backs right there. And yes, and my god, I love their capes too. And they are different. So the MCU one has the two hold capes right there, as you can see. And the comic book one has that only one hold cape right there because it's in that little angle right there, which is really nice right there. So yeah, so for these junior sets, they have those one hold capes. And also, let's set them down so I can show you what their back torso printings looks like. Let me take a closer look. Let me try that again. Alright, that's better. Now, as for their back torso printings, they are completely different. So, yeah, there we go. So sometimes when these one hold capes, they easily, yeah, fall over like that. Yeah, just like that. And I'm saying no. The back torso printings are different. So the MCU one has some dark green, some purple and gold right there, and the rest of those light up parts that look like arc reactors in my opinion. And as for the comic book one, it has the rest of the light green parts right there and the top part of the cape right there, which is really nice. And yes, those type of capes, yeah, easily fall off. So which version of Mysterio do I like the most? The comic book one is still good, but I still prefer the Jake Gyllenhaal's MCU Mysterio the most from Spider-Man Far From Home from last year. Well, I totally like the look, and yeah, I like it. Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. He nailed it, the character from last year. And yeah, I really like the torso and leg printing and even the toe printing, which is really nice right there. And we had those little light spots that look like Iron Man's arc reactors, in my opinion, from the movie that we just saw for that freaking suit. And yeah, it looks so damn cool looking. And yeah, I really like the look of it. It still has the back torso pretty right there. But I wish they could make the head blue, because in the movie it was glowing in that bluish color instead of dark gray. But the comic book one is still good. It came in that 4+ minutes of Mysterio set from the Spider-Man wave of sets for this year. But yeah, we have two Mysterios for the Marvel lineup. So the one from last year is the first one, and the new one for this year is our second Mysterio. So yeah, that is really awesome, and they look so freaking cool looking. My god, they are really awesome for the lineup too. So nothing much to say, but still like the MCU one, but they are still freaking cool looking. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the save button, link in the description, and Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments which version of Mysterio do you like the most. I'll see you later, alligators.